Good morning and welcome to another meeting of Satvik Toastmasters Club for Healthy Living. I am Toastmaster Adi, the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. The mission of a Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. In order to have a smooth meeting, here are some ground rules. Speakers are requested to refrain from making any references to politics, sex, or religion in their speeches. Please put yourself on mute when not speaking. Don't interrupt while someone is speaking. Be attentive throughout the meeting. Medical disclaimer. This content cannot and does not contain medical or health advice. The medical or health information is provided for general informational and educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Accordingly, before taking any action based upon such information, we encourage you to consult with the appropriate professionals. We do not provide any kind of medical or health advice. The use or reliance of any information contained in this content is solely at your own risk. Now, without any further ado, I'm forwarding the meeting into the hands of our president, Mr. T.M. Shahid.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi. Good morning, my dear fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. It's my privilege to welcome all of you to attend another exciting session at Satvik Toastmasters Club. Success is a journey, not a destination. The doing is often more important than outcome. So everyone aspire for success, whether it is professional or personal, but we lack in the practice. If you see, everyone who have joined here, they are aspire, and whoever joined the Toastmasters will be aspire for their communication skills and the leadership skills. But the people who continuously join and work towards that, that will definitely give an outcome, and they will successful in achieving their communication and leadership goals. As a presiding officer, today I could see few guests in our meeting. So I will just ask our guests, Saku Ganeshan, could you introduce yourself and from where you are joining and how you come to know about the Satvik Toastmasters?
Hello, my name is Sakuntala Ganeshan. I'm from Sri Lanka. I just saw this in the WhatsApp group. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I see Neeta. Neeta, would you like to unmute and speak? You are on mute.
Good morning, hello Toastmasters. I'm Toastmaster Neeta from Thrissur Toastmasters Club, Kerala. So today morning, I got a chance to join for a meeting. Usually, I will not get time in the morning. So happy to be here and part of your meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Neeta. Thanks for joining in spite of your busy schedule. Okay. And we have Toastmaster Chandra from Nizampet Toastmasters Club. He is a very familiar face. So Chandra, would you like to introduce just for the sake of everyone?
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Shahid. I'm Toastmaster Chandra from Nizampet Toastmasters Club. I'm happy to be part of this club. So I'm the president of Nizampet Toastmasters. I'm looking forward. I used to attend regularly the Satvik Toastmasters meetings. Like there was overlapping that came in between, like where because of my personal things, like I could not attend on Sunday mornings. I'm looking back again to be joining the meetings whenever it is possible. Like, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Back to you.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Chandra. Thanks for joining us. And we have Vamsi also in the meeting. Vamsi, would you like to introduce yourself? You are very much familiar. You are on mute, Vamsi. Yes.
Hey Shahid, sorry, I didn't hear your voice actually. Hi.
Okay, okay.
Sorry,
Yeah, just
you are asking. Sorry.
yeah. Actually, we're just going with the introduction. Just completed the guest introduction. I would like to you also to introduce.
Yeah, sure, Shahid. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for giving the opportunity. Yeah. Hi, greetings of the day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I'm president of the Toastmasters Professionals and Entrepreneurs. I'm joining this as a guest. Yeah, thank you. Back to Toastmasters.
Yeah, thanks, Vamsi. Thanks for joining. And mindset is everything. In fact, it is very likely a single most important factor for influencing your success, be it is a personal or professional. You might have experienced the same thing, how we tackle the things with the mindset. If you feel it is achievable, if you approach anything with a positive attitude or positive mindset, then it will be achievable. Even if it is a small thing, even you have to walk from here to there just for 2 steps. If your mind is not allowing you to walk, you could not. So mindset is the matter. So today our meeting is going to revolve around this topic. So I believe you will have a lot of takeaways from today's sessions. Without any further ado, I would like to introduce the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Pratik Agarwal. So, Toastmaster Pratik, the virtual stage is yours.
Yeah. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whatever part of the world you are joining in. I hope I am audible and visible. Okay, that's great. So I am the Toastmaster of the day, and the theme of the meeting is performance mindset. Before explaining anything on this, I am having a keynote speaker today who will be introducing this complete concept of performance mindset. So I will not right now explain the theme of the day, but with the help of my keynote speaker, I will be explaining that theme. But before going to that, I will be taking the help of the role players. The first role player who is coming is the timer of the day. As you know, time is very important. Whether the speaker or the evaluator or wherever we are going, time is important. So I request Toastmaster Adi to explain the timer role.
Greetings of the day, everyone, and welcome, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As timer, I will time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific times remaining. Those giving speeches should limit their remarks to their specific speech times. Icebreaker speech should be 4 to 6 minutes in length. Most other speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. At 5 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will raise the red card. At table topic 6, speakers should limit their remarks to not more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green card. At 1 and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. The individual evaluations should be between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. At 3 minutes, I will raise the red card. Thank you, Thank you, TM Pratik, for this thing, and back to you.
Yeah. Thank you, timer Adi, for explaining the timer role in a detailed way for each and every role player who is going to come on stage. Yeah, so our next and the very important role player is our counter who will catch us whenever we are using the filler words and different things. So he will explain his role. Over to you, our counter Sudhir.
Thank you, Team Body Pratik. Let me give an introduction of this role. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of our counter is to note the words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause fillers by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I listen for overused words, filler words like well, not so, likely, basically, and I'll also listen for filler sounds including and, or. I'll also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, or this means. And I also look into the like, are there any pauses in between your speeches? And at the end of the meeting, I'll report all these numbers individually. Thank you. Back to you, Team Pratik.
Thank you, Sudhir, for giving us the details of your role. Definitely, we have to take care of all these filler words and the counts. Yeah, sometimes, I feel what is the difference between the role of grammarian and counter? Always I feel like that, grammarian also does the similar thing, but we don't know what he is going to check. But counter does the things which you know what he is going to check, and he explain his own role. And one more difference, that grammarian notes the number of times you use the word or the idiom of the day, and counter counts that so many different filler words which we use. So always, I find that why a grammarian cannot be a counter, or why a counter cannot be a grammarian. But definitely each role plays its own importance. It's having its own importance. So the grammarian of the day today is Toastmaster J.K. Arora. I request him to explain his role and give the word of the day and idiom of the day. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratik. And explaining the difference between that, grammarian role is to pay attention to the language used by speaker and encourage good usage while noting correct grammar. So I will check the good phrases, words, idioms, and other good usage of language. And then if there is an incorrect grammar, that I will give a report, whoever has used in a pronunciation and other things. So word of the day today related with the topic is I'll also in the chat group also I'll mention tenacity. The usage is success often require a performance mindset characterized tenacity, where setbacks are seen as opportunities to perseverance. And idiom of the day is burning the midnight oil. And the usage, I'll just explain it. Those with a performance mindset aren't afraid to burn the midnight oil to assure they achieve their goals. So it is related with the topic, and I hope everyone will use more. And once we to encourage is whoever is users, we will thumb up or give a some love single so that more encouragement is there. Thank you. Over to Toastmaster Pratik.
Wow, a very different word today and a very different idiom of the day. So whenever you are coming on stage and playing any role, actually you have to burn a midnight oil to prepare for it. And when you do that, definitely, you are going to come up with a quality speech. You are going to improve, and definitely you will improve over a period of time then. Okay, so our next role player is a very important person for us today, at least. She is a HR professional. I have seen she is traveling around the world, and sometimes she is at one country and then other times she is in different country. But, that is the performance mindset which she has, that wherever she is joining on time and taking roles. So that is the dedication and commitment which I see in her. Now, the topic of the day is performance mindset, and who other than an HR professional can explain this better. So I request the keynote speaker, who is Toastmaster Vrinda Shashikumar, who is joining in right from Abu Dhabi today. And she will be sharing her experience, or the way we have to have the performance mindset. When I talk of performance mindset, three things come into my mind, which is, first is determination, second is focus, and the third is ability to bounce back from the setbacks. So these are the three things which I feel is important, but definitely right from the horse's mouth, if we listen, that will be better and that will support. So I request Toastmaster Vrinda Sashi Kumar to come on stage and enlighten us on this topic. Over to you.
Well, thank you, Toastmaster Prateek, for that introduction. And I'm thoroughly thrilled today to talk on this topic. The presentation today is not going to be with the help of a slide, but it is going to be very interactive. And I'm going to start with actually sharing, or rather changing my view to my favorite picture out here, which is the performance mindset. And the reason this picture is my favorite is because you can see that when you're in the performance mindset game, the view is beautiful. Your drive seems to be like you're in the highway and you don't feel like things are not going here and there. It's like everything is made for you. The target is perfect. There's no traffic. The lights are green everywhere. And you can just go on driving at a speed of 120 or 200. But in reality, does this happen? Or rather, let me ask, how have you experienced this? And it's going to be interactive. So I'm going to ask people to participate. How many of you have felt like you have gone into circles and circles and circles and not felt as if you're going anywhere? Can you show your hands? Can you just raise your hands, please? Yeah, Chandra. And who else? Sakku, very great, good. Shahid, great. Can I ask one of you to share how was your experience? What was your feelings? And anything that you want to share about that stage when you were in that, when you felt stuck for so long?
Yeah, I can go, Vrinda. So I strongly feel is that, like, see, every time it will not happen the way we wish it should be happening. So I believe in a concept called as there is something called as circle of influence and circle of concern. So whatever it is within our control, that are the only things like which we can control. And anything like which is not beyond our capacity or like which is not in the purview of what we are supposed to be doing, if we try to take it to the heart, like say, it will bring up, the tensions like which we'll be creating, we'll be stressed out. And that's where I feel like we often come at times like at work, like or a personal life, like where we'll try to be controlling like or trying to worry about the other things. But when we reflect back and then look at it, so we are the only one like who can control ourselves. Like we cannot control others, like we can only control ourselves. So that's one thing, like once we realize, like I believe it will be a bit, it's not so easy as I was saying, but like definitely I think as we deliberately practice this one, it's going to be helping us like to become more better and better and better. Like, yeah, I think that is one thing which I would like to add on, Vrinda. Back to you.
Very good points, and I totally agree. And we'll delve more into this. Sakku, can you share what you want to share about this? Can you unmute, Sakuntala?
I believe, I'm also like that, like going in circles, but I think it is not well planning, because we have to plan, and the mindset also plays an important role, I believe. That is what I'm here to learn from you, actually.
Yes, I agree. And sometimes we feel that we are doing everything so well, everything is, we prepared well, we did everything. Still, why are we getting stuck? So we'll unravel a bit of this as well. And so a bit of my background before I delve deeper. So I am an HR professional. I have a career landscape of more than, I'm not going to reveal my age. So let's say 15, 20 years and beyond. I've been into the HR space for about 15 years. I have Professionally, I'm a senior certified HR professional through a certification in US and a chartered human resource professional. I work in Canada. I work remotely. I'm an HR consultant with a nonprofit school, as well as I work as a cross-cultural coach, a career coach, and I've been mentoring people in the HR space for about 4 years now. I mentor HR professionals as well as career aspirants. And I've been working also with immigrants in Canada because for them, it's the cross-cultural coaching that's very important. As and when people come to a new workspace, a new landscape, how to help people so that they can merge into the workplace and so that they can feel that they belong there. There are some lot of nuances that I coach people with. So having said that, we are going to discuss today about what is a performance mindset, what it is not. So what should we do? What should we not do? And probably share some tips and takeaways. And I would invite you to first think about one challenge in your life. I'm not going to ask you to share it, but maybe for your benefit, for you to analyze, you can imagine a scenario and reflect back about a time wherein you were not successful. So I'm going to pause for 30 seconds just so that you can have a chance to just reflect back on your journey and think about an instance. Maybe it's a health challenge. It could be a workplace challenge. It could be something about your life, relationships. So I'm just going to give a short pause of 30 seconds. You can go back to your early years, maybe a performance appraisal, or maybe you were writing an exam and things didn't go well. You did everything, but things didn't go well. So now you can park that thought aside. And now let's move forward into defining what's a performance mindset. Mindset actually means striving for excellence, embracing challenges, and maintaining resilience or tenacity, as is the word for today. It's about giving your best shot, but mind you, it's not about being perfect. Perfection is a problem. It's not always good to be perfect. And that's a whole conversation for another time. We can talk more about that. But remember, it's about giving your best shot and giving your best performance. And you can't be expecting perfect work, as I said. But here's my favorite quote, and this is from Carol Dweck. She's the author of The Mindset. And what she says is, those with the growth mindset found setbacks motivating. They are informative and they are a wake-up call for them. And Carol Dweck is the one who influenced me so much. I think it was 2018, 2019, I was working with the government in Canada. And her book was so valuable, especially to parents, that we distributed the book to all the parents in the school district where I used to be working. It's a great book on leadership. It's a great book on parenting. And she talks about how to talk to your kids, what to tell them, not to expect setbacks, but to say that's instead of asking, how much have you scored? Why have you scored so less? You ask, you have given your best shot, and what have you learned? So each time, even in the management, we were asking the same question, which was a coaching question, which is, what happened and what have you learned? And that was the coaching question through which we started, that changed our whole mindset game. When we were talking to our team members, it was about So how can I help was the next question. And then we went into more of those coaching questions. That's another discussion. But this is the way you ask good questions so that the person reflects, but you're not making them feel as if they have done something really wrong and they, add to their stress. So there are some attributes that are needed to have a performance mindset. And some of you already mentioned, Pratik mentioned quite a few of those. That was determination, focus, and bouncing back. Now there's another thing that's important, which is to have a SMART goal. And we would have probably know that SMART goals are what they are, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and something which is on target for you. And let me quote an example for this. There was this time when I wanted to do everything. I wanted to get a promotion at work. I wanted to do another HR certification. I wanted to travel. I wanted to do some projects about diversity and inclusion. I had so many things. And I was all over the place. And that's when my mentor, I have a professional mentor with whom I work for the last 2-3 years. And she said, Vrunda, you can't be in all places. You have to focus and set up your goals, make them, there's something which Chandra also mentioned is the circle of influence. What is it that you can change? And that's how she changed my focus. That is about, there is another circle of influence also has a few aspects to it. It is about who are in your circle, whom do you impact. That's a different conversation again. Sorry, I'm throwing in some fundas here, but there is a circle of influence. It's a good, knowledgeable lecture that we can have at some other point. But what she said is, in a nutshell, is you can't have everything. So try to focus. What is it that matters to you? What does success mean to you? That's an important question. Because otherwise the goalpost keeps changing. The moment you say, today I want to get up to 70% score. Tomorrow, the moment you reach 70, the mark is actually 80. So I need to reach to 80. One way of thinking is, yeah, that's a good way. We will all learn. That's how we learn, so on. But the other way is, then when are you going to feel successful? So that's about creating those goals, smart, measurable goals. Don't be all over the place. Determine your target. The second one is discipline, focus, mindset, perseverance. One example that's stuck with me about perseverance is a time when I myself was in a situation. The situation was very compelling. It was the final day of me to submit a legal document to the Canadian government. That was a time when my visa was getting processed. And the time was so bad that the systems were not working. And for some reason, each time I would log in, it would go into processing and then it would fail. I called up their office. They said, there's nothing wrong with our systems. Everything is fine. I kept checking from morning. It became 12 o'clock. It became 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was not going through. Finally, somehow again, I called. I got through their tech team. By 4:30 in the evening, that thing went through. Imagine I started at 8 o'clock. I'd done about 41 attempts for that thing to go through. Endlessly stood waiting on the customer call, kept calling, and finally that paperwork got processed. Now, this was a compelling situation because of which I had to do it. I was supposed to do it. But there are many situations in our life wherein we are on the crossroads. We are on that dotted line from where we are ready to give up. There's one mind which says, let's go a little bit forward. And then there's the other one which says, ab to kuch hone wala hi nahi hai. Let's just push back and give up. Or as, it's not in our hands. Agar apne naseeb mein hai, ho jayega. So these challenges will keep coming. And that's where you have to figure out and just say, give your best shot. Do your best. At times, there are many situations in HR. I do HR relations at work. Many situations we see day to day wherein there is this perennial problem of performance management. The employee feels one way about their performance. The employer sees a completely different picture about their performance. But there is the communication gap wherein they perceive different things about each other. Now, if you're not having these conversations through the year, you're not meeting at least 2 to 3 times, you are going to see different things. Husband-wife ke beech mein bhi there are no proper conversations. Imagine work life. There's so many challenges. And that's one of the conversations that I always have is have those conversations, determine what are your goals, and check in. And it is not just checking in with, like expecting your boss that, is he going to allow me to do this training? Are they going to offer me, there is this opportunity to go to maybe Simla or somewhere on an offsite. Is he going to pick me up? Not to just keep waiting for that opportunity. We have heard of something called upward management. I'm not promoting upward management. What I'm saying is, it is important for you to be useful to your manager. Even they are loaded with things, but help them with showing your report card before they ask you for the report card. Ask them these questions. Do you expect me to do something else? Is this what you wanted me to do? I'm thinking of doing X. Does this look right to you? This is my goal to be here, to your sense. You can manage whatever way you want, you would know your best. But these are some of the conversations that I usually have is how do you give those information? Like it is not about getting information from top, but feeding information to the top. That also matters. And the most important thing what Pratik mentioned is bouncing back. Burning the midnight oil is what JK sir mentioned. Burning the midnight oil might stress you out as well, but it depends again how important is your goal, where you want to go, and have that emotional quotient. Give your best shot, and then leave the rest to your fate maybe, but do not be perfect, but definitely give your best shot. Now, there are certain things that I wanted to bring forward is what would happen without a performance mindset. As we said, we might just keep going in circles. Unfulfilled potential is something that, there would be this urge for you to do something. Can you please raise your hands if you've been in this situation that you tried your best and now you're looking for now what to do? Is there anyone? Can you please raise your hands, please? I'm not going to ask you what, but yeah, I can see some hands raised now. Yes. Thank you for being honest. I've been there many times. I've tried my best. I've done everything. I've heard this gyan that, it's not in your hands. But now what to do? Something else came to somebody else. But what about you? That's where the performance mindset again comes into the picture. And I will ask you to shift your mindset. Your goal was here. Maybe your goal had to be broader. Maybe you have to fix or focus your goal to something else. this is what I did in my own career too. I wanted to be, I have changed a lot of, I've been into banking, I've been into private like insurance, I've been into nothing else. And I didn't know I would be traveling so much, and I would be, I'm doing literally like Canada, UAE, India, Canada, UAE, India. And now I'm working with people in different parts of the world. This was never what I expected. But I'm learning now to make use of this opportunity, see the positives. And Pratik said, like, I've been traveling. I literally have traveling because I'm now adapting to this changing scenario, the new technology that's allowing me to speak to people in India, attend a club meeting here, work in Canada, live somewhere else. And why not? So that's the new adaptation that I have learned now. It's been a year since I'm doing this. And that's what and look beyond. See how else can you do it. If you didn't get that promotion, what else can you do to increase your credibility? Can you participate in some professional workshops? Can you probably add some articles on LinkedIn? There are a lot of ways of sharing your knowledge and proving your credibility. And mind you, if you do that, your bosses will also see that. And you can increase your credibility that way too. You can become a thought leader. You don't always have to, like, gone are the days when your performance is just determined at work. Work is one aspect, but there are 10 other aspects in which you can improve your performance. So again, failure is no more, it's again your mindset. Failure is what you can look at it as failure, or you can look at it as learning. You can keep going into circles, or you can create your own highway. It all is in your mindset. So it's all about your brand, how you want to do it. So again, just to wind up, and before winding up, I'm going to give you opportunity to ask questions as well. But again, as we discussed, it's about SMART goals, resilience, tenacity, adaptability, and your mindset of never giving up. So with that, I'm going to invite and open the floor for any questions. If you have, feel free to ask questions, please.
Yes, any questions?
Yeah, maybe I would like to add a comment, Vrinda. Like I think like you
Sure.
really explained all the attributes like which are quite essential, which we miss out. So as you rightly said, we often come into this situation like again, as you rightly said, like it's all about the mindset. And I think like once we have this positive mindset, like or the growth mindset, like I would say, like I think they don't want to label it as a positive or a negative thing. Rather, like they want to have it as a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. So whoever has this
Yes.
growth mindset, like I think it is something like where it will help us to be a better version of ourselves. Like I think I like that the way like you put that attributes and definitely reflecting in a quarterly once, right? Like that really helps like both the employee and the manager to be on the same page. Else, like I think there will be a gap that will happen. Yeah, with that, I think my time is up. Like back to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Vamsi.
I can see Vamsi. Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Brunda. It's a wonderful speech. Even a lot of incidents for me, it's happened in one of MNC company. Even giving performance and when you are just meeting by like not quarterly and yearly performance and all, they are giving always like telling many things, even still giving better performance in that case. Yeah, even a lot of things I take away from your speech. Yeah, thank you. Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I am having one question, only one question, and the
Sure.
last question. The time is running up. So I will go to the other mode afterwards, but I will ask you a specific question. Since you have given this
Okay.
topic, a wonderful topic, and enlighten us on so many things, what is one thing what is one thing which has changed your mindset from the normal one to the performance mindset? You have mentioned many things. Definitely, I have noted all these. But what is one thing which have drove you to this performance mindset? I want to know that.
I think it's the attitude of the learning mindset, to be continuous learning and to not think of failures as failures. What have you learned from it? That has really changed my thinking. I'm no more afraid of facing people because, failure doesn't matter. It's all about how you think. If I don't succeed in talking in front of you, I have to go back and look back and think, what was it that I did? How can I do it better next time? What is it that I've learned? And these are the things, the same question, you can match this in any scenario. The school district where I was working, we had 50 schools, more than 150 school principals were there with us. And you can imagine with 150 people, like I'm dealing with them every day, there would be a lot of situations where every school has we had more than 200,000 students. So you can imagine how much of day-to-day situations could be arising. But this same sentence allowed me to even filter things, take it to leadership. And it was this thing that has actually changed my mindset too. I have gone through COVID with this mindset because I was all alone back for 3 years. With this so much of traveling, this is post-COVID. When I was trapped in Canada for 2.5 years, it was a miserable feeling and not even knowing whether you're going to survive to meet your people back. So it is all about this mindset, mind matters, and it's all about performance mindset. It's how you groom yourself. And it can become your own personal brand. You can think about it the way you want to show up at work. You can show up, make it better for you. So it's all about your own brand, how you want to show up at work, at your home, how you want to react to adverse situations, how you want to react to anger. It's all about your own mindset, and it's all about your performance mindset, how you want to show up from yesterday to today.
Wow. Amazing. Put your hands together for Toastmaster Vrinda Shashikaran, who has given us or enlightened us on so many different things. So if I just, sum up what she said, I'm the Toastmasters of the day, and I was just trying to, sum up all these things. So she started with highway, and I really liked the way she has used the background picture instead of using the slides. And, it was a vivid picture in front of me. When I am in a performance mindset, I am definitely, in a car, everything is green. and I'm just moving. I'm not able to see any failures which are going to come. So I am in that journey, which is a performance journey in which I am 100% sure that I am going to succeed. Then she spoke about performance mindset is not a perfection. It's not a perfection. It's your best shot. This is one of the takeaway which I have taken from you. Then she has made us thought that, what challenged you? Just give a thought in 30 seconds. So not only she has, given her thought process, she made us thought. And when we think, then only we will feel, and then only we will be able to act on that. So that is also important when you are giving a keynote speech. Then she tell that things will not happen just like that. You have to keep conversating upwards and downwards. Then only things will start coming up. So again, that was a pointer which I have noted. Then she spoke about upward management, thought leaders. Your performance is not being measured in today's world, in this online or digital world. When you are performing in your own company, it's like it is being measured everywhere. You are visible. You have to create your brand. You have to market yourself. And then only, your performance will be visible. You never know what is helping you when. So as Toastmaster Chandra also lightly said that, there is a circle of influence and circle of, people who control you. Like you have to control your own mindset in this way. So wonderful things. And in all, if I just total it, performance mindset is not the just destination, it's a journey. So this journey we have to travel. Sometimes by ourselves and sometimes together. When we are in our professional world, we are traveling this journey of performance mindset in a team. We are having a cross-functional team. We are having a functional team in which we are having bosses, we are having subordinates. And when you are maybe not able to focus, when you are not determined, some people are there who are determined. When you are not focused, others are determined, then they are there to help. And some people are very good and resilient. When you are, little down, they will make you up. So these three things definitely is going to help in your professional journey. And not only that, in your personal life also, you are having your wife, you are having your kids, you are having your friends. Whenever you are having a setback, they are going to help you. So you should know who are your circle of influence, and in this way they are going to help you in getting your goals, in reaching your goals through. Wonderful. Thanks again, Toastmaster Brinda Sashikumar, for enlightening us on this. Let us move to the next part of our meeting. Yeah. So let us move to the next part.
Thank you. And I hope, I just hope everybody, whatever challenges you thought about, now you can reflect back after the meeting and devise your strategy to give up, or rather overcome that and work on your highway.
Perfect. Perfect. Yes, absolutely. Since she has already given us the challenge, it's our duty to think on it and think and reflect, and then only we'll be able to act on it. Definitely. So it can change your life. Definitely. So wonderful. Thank you, Toastmaster Brinda. Now let's move to the next part of next and the most exciting part of this meeting, which is table topics. I think who is the table topic master? Yeah, Toastmaster Shahid. So Toastmaster Shahid is the president of the club, and definitely whenever he starts the meeting, he is always starting the meeting with a quote. And I always remember this. So I'm happy that he is the table topic master, and he will, take us through the different topics. Over to you, Toastmaster Shahid.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Pratik. And yeah, today I am the table topic master for this meeting. So for the benefit of everyone, I would like to say table topics is an impromptu speaking. So where every speaker will be given a topic, they have to speak upon it, and the 30 seconds time will be there to kickstart there on their topic. So who would like to go first? So who would like to be the first table topic speaker? Okay, JK sir. Okay. So actually, I see the tenacity in him, always proactive in taking the things, and whatever may be the situation, he is the person taking the initiatives. So JK sir, so the Gautama Buddha said, the mindset is everything. What you think, you become. The quote from the Gautama Buddha is, the mindset is everything. What you think, you become. So you please spotlight on this thing. You are on mute, sir.
Sorry. Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid. So mindset is everything. I do agree with you. I'll tell you with my experience only. I have earlier also tried to learn swimming, but twice, thrice I learned. Means 1 month I went, 2 months. So I cannot learn because my thinking was just because survival. But after 52 years, I just went for swimming. Now my aim was that I have to compete, and I have to, and then in February there is a contest, and I will win that contest. So within 8 days, I was perfect in the swimming. So mindset is the performance mindset, which the topic is there. So once you have this in your mindset, you definitely achieve. Even how difficult the thing is, achieving is very, you can achieve it very beautifully. And I have done this in many times, means recently. Now, I'll tell you one more example. I've purchased a plot, and I do not have a money, means before COVID, I just I've given an advance to a builder. and I do not have a money, but I purchase it. But the situation turned in so much that I was given a time 6 months, but due to COVID, the time was extended to 3 years. So within 3 years, first I thought that I will take loan. Within 3 years, I got money from some other sources, and without taking loan, I purchased a plot of 7 crore. So the performance mindset, if you think a positive, you can achieve anything, means according to my experience. Thank you.
Thank you, JK sir, for your sharing your experience. Yeah, it's definitely agree with you. The mindset is matters. So next, Sudhir is ready. So Sudhir,
Can I? Oh, sorry.
yeah, Shakuntala, maybe after Sudhir.
Sure.
Go. Yes, Sudhir.
Yeah.
Nothing is impossible in this world to a willing heart. Do you have that willing heart? I repeat, nothing in this world is impossible to a willing heart. Do you have that willing heart?
Hi, Shahid. Yes, I think in my perspective, if you are willing to solve a problem or willing to get out of a situation or in some difficult situation, definitely you will find a solution to those things. Suppose if your willingness is not to solve it, or you want to skip that by giving out a reason and get out of that track, yes, that is also possible. So willingness is always matters. Even whether it is a difficult situation or easy situation, our willingness is more important to reach a particular goal for that. Yes, I think willingness matters, and I agree to that. Back to you, Toastmaster Shahid.
Yeah, thank you, Sudhir. Thanks for your take on that willingness. Yes, we know from you from the SAA, we know you are a willing heart, and again you proved it. Yeah, Shakuntala Ganeshan.
Yes.
Yeah, everything is difficult at the beginning. Like everything is hard before it's easy. Do you agree with it? Would you like to share any of your experience where it was harder before and after some time it become easy for you?
Thank you, Table Topic Master. A journey with 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Every time, because every day now take it as a speaker, I thought I never can speak in front of people because I'm a housewife. My circle is very small. I never get a chance to speak in front of people because I'm come from a conservative family. But once I joined that, when I see the others are speaking, I was amazing how they were able to speak. Now, even today for the keynote speech or all those things, even whilst speaking with other people in normal conversation, I just stuck here and there. But later, little by little, I found it came to me when I see those positive people, my mindset changed and it seems easy to pursue those things. So I became a little bit better than earlier. So compared to the single one, everything in life is like that. When I started being a housewife, I don't know anything about cooking, but now I know a lot of things about that. I'm trying to be best on those things. So definitely in everything now, sometimes we need a push. Now, when you are starting the bike, we have to kick that. You need that kick off that. Once it started, then the journey will be smoother than ever. So I believe that is the thing. If you have that willingness to start, that is what all you need. Once it started, there is no stopping. You will never be a failure. That you always go forward. You will never go backward. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Wow, thank you, Shakuntala ma'am. Yeah, what a energy! I see a good energy in your words. Definitely it inspires us and it recharges us.
Thank you.
And yeah, so Toastmaster Neeta, would you like to go next? Toastmaster Neeta. Okay, I will go to Vamsi.
Pratik raised his hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I can also go if
Yes, Pratik. Yeah, the famous runner Usain Bolt said, "There are better starters than me, but I am a strong finisher." So, how do you relate this in your life or any situation where you can share us?
what a topic it is. And Usain Bolt, and then he is a great finisher. So my comments and how I relate with it. Yeah. So definitely, you know, there are different type of people in life, and we are we are also different. And some people are very good in start, but you know, they are not able to finish well. Some people not able to start, but with the help of someone, they start, but they enjoy their journey. And some people are really a good finisher. So what I feel is these three things, everyone cannot have everything. Like one can be a good beginner, good having a great journey and a great finisher. But we have to, you know, collaboratively work together to achieve that. Now, if I just take my example and relate it to with the performance mindset, 2 years back, I was in a company for almost 15 years, 14 to 15 years. And I was having the same type of mindset. I was performing well. I was getting promotions, but the same thing which I am doing again and again, although I am changing my categories, but the profile was the same. I wanted to experience a different world, different people, different company, different thought process. So I was just striving for it, and I have decided a timeline, you know, that by March 2023, I will be changing the job. But like everybody cannot succeed. Maybe sometimes it is not possible. So I failed in my commitment, and I was not able to get a right profile at right time. But I was consistent and I tried to achieve that. And finally, in August 2023, I was able to achieve my goal. My point is over here is, I think I am good in a journey. I'm not a great finisher, maybe, but I am good in a journey. But definitely, with the help of right people with me, I am able to finish well. So I always strive to look for right people who can help me in finishing strong to succeed in life. Alone, we cannot do everything. Like we have to have our circle of people who can help us to achieve our goal. That's all from my side. Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid, for the wonderful topic.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Pratik. Your wonderful take on the topic. And Toastmaster Neeta or Vamsi, who is next?
Yeah, I will go next. That's fine.
Yeah, Vamsi, is it you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine.
So on the similar lines related to the performance mindset, can you share us any experience where the things are very going against you, and because of your mindset only the things changed? What is that situation? How you tackled it? Can you share us that situation?
Sure. Thank you for giving opportunity, Shahid. It's a wonderful topic. Even in my entire career, there are a lot of performance reviews happened with the different managers, and whatever expected from the manager, I didn't get it. But whenever they're giving just feedback or review, and on the day after some time, I was thinking to move to the different company. Even companies changing, then managers is just ideally it won't change. That I understand that, but at that time I was thinking I'm waiting for a time to feed the company and just giving performance, and I did my best very well in whoever I work with, a different manager. But they're always are talking about negatives. They are not looking into positive, which the resource is working on it. That is, I have a lot of good and bad experiences, but people manager level in some of the MNC companies, they will think about a lot of just resources. They are thinking about only the negative, not positive way. In that way, they are deciding that even hike and all, that is the one, right? I just observed many times. Even I had experience with the managers, but I didn't took into mind. Just always be positive and giving performance and working hard, getting the things done. That is whatever job role I'm working on, that role, just my responsibility. I did that. I didn't look into the getting something from the managers and all. I didn't think one at least more than half an hour, uh, I would say. But yeah, I'm always be positive, not like giving something and they are telling something. Oh, okay. Oh, they are telling negative. Okay. Oh, okay. Something happened. I didn't like. Initially, I failed, but after onwards, like I didn't bother about that, like their comments and all. But always be positive and I'm going in that direction. Yeah, that's the takeaway. Always positive. Be positive. the yeah. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster.
Yeah, thank you, Vamsi. Thanks for sharing your real experience. So it's obvious. So I also being in the same industry, I know that, and I can relate the same situation when you are sharing. So finally, I believe like you burn the burn the midnight oil to achieve your goals. Yeah, we all will also do the same. We will burn the midnight oil to achieve our goals. And guest Vidyasagar, would you like to speak on a table topic? Guest Vidyasagar or guest Neeta? Maybe if you anyone of speaking, you are on mute. Okay. Just okay. Maybe they could not unmute or how it is. Maybe just for a last thing, I'd like to call upon guest Neeta or guest Vidyasagar. Would you like to take any table topic? Okay, fine. Yeah, as our today's topic is performance mindset. So when I was collecting the table topics for this session, I was went through a nice thing, like if plan A doesn't work in the alphabets, apart from A, we have 25 more alphabets. We have to change our mindset and we have to switch our plans and stay cool. So I believe whoever in this meeting, if the plan A doesn't work, go for the other plans and strive hard and embrace the challenges, work upon it. Definitely you will reach the goal, whichever you have put. So with this, I will conclude the table topics and I will give the control back to the TMOD Toastmaster Pratik. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid, for the wonderful session and with the topics which have challenged our minds so that we can think back again, as Toastmaster Vrinda Shashikumar said. So again, let us have that challenge and give some time for giving the thought for that challenge. Okay, so now it's almost the end of the meeting and it's the time to check with our role players where we are on their performances, on our performances. Fine, so let's move first to the timer of the day, Toastmaster Adi.
Yeah. Greetings of the day again. So let me start with the timings. Like for keynote speech, TM Runda took 23 minutes, 53 seconds. And when it comes to table topics, TM JK Arora took 1 minute 43 seconds. TM Sudhir took 49 seconds, and I think he can do better until when he gets to 1 minute. And then we have TM Shakuntala. She took 1 minute 32 seconds. TM Pratik, he took 2 minutes 25 seconds. And lastly, TM Vamsi, he took 2 minutes and 23 seconds. I think everyone did great today, mostly. So yeah, from next time onwards, we can do better.
Yeah. Amazing. Thanks for the wonderful report, Toastmaster Adi. I will just comment on one thing which just came to my mind. People who have used less time, you are not utilizing the full time which is available to you. So it is like, less utilization. I'm in a manufacturing company, and whenever I go to suppliers or vendors to assess their plant, I ask one question always: how much utilization, how much you are utilizing your machines? If your the term is OEE, original equipment efficiency. It is a technical term. In normal terms, what is your machine's efficiency? If they are saying 50%, so the impression is not that good. But if they are saying 85, 90%, so I am impressed. So try to utilize the full time of whatever it is available to you. It hardly matters. You are pausing. It hardly matters. Grammarian is taking your mistakes and putting you that you have taken a long pause, but use that time to, express yourself. That's all my comment on that. Thanks for the timer support, and that's why we are having a timer. Next, moving to the next role player, Toastmaster Shahid for the R counters report.
Sudhir.
Sorry. Toastmaster Sudhir for the R counters report.
Yeah.
Our mind works like this, S and S. So that's why my mind went there. Sorry for that. Yes.
Yeah, let me give a report. I think I've wanted the table topics especially and the conversation what we are having during the meeting. I think Toastmaster JK Arora use means twice, thrice and twice. Toastmaster Shakuntala use twice. And Toastmaster Pratik use repeat once. And Toastmaster Vamsi used once, but once, and once. Toastmaster Shahid used twice, like once, and once. I think today it was tough for me to find these filler words in the keynote speech or this thing. I think we need to keep going in this one, and you should give more tough work for me. Back to you, TM Modi.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Sudhir, for the report. As I say always, the more you speak, the more mistakes you will do. But the more you speak, you have to try to minimize the mistakes, like minimize that filler words, so that you can become a better speaker, and that is the reason for that role. Yeah, Vamsi, you want to say something?
Sorry, yeah. Nowadays I'm speaking more actually. That's the reason I didn't
Oh
speak
yeah.
much.
So we are coming over here to make mistakes so that we can perform well in the outside world. So that is the reason for this report. Yeah. So next role player is a very important role player, is grammarian of the day. So Toastmaster JK Arora, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Pratik. Can you share me? That means I can share it. Can you give the rights or?
Shai will provide.
Yeah. Right now you can share, sir. Yes, we can see the screen.
Okay. So as Toastmaster Pratik has informed, the grammarian role is important, and the word of the day, Toastmaster Brinda is 9 times. Then idiom of the day 6 times, and good word usage is determination, perseverance, performance, upward, management, brand, highway, resilience, and word to improve. So the word has been 18 times used. We can say so. in the to be. And the second is Toastmaster Pratik. Word of the day is tenacity, used 4 times. And idiom of the day, burn the midnight oil 2 times. And good word, consistent, finishing, strong. And yeah, okay. And Toastmaster Shahid, word of the day 5 times used. And idiom of the day 4 times, good. And now Adi, I cannot check. Maybe I was. And Toastmaster Shukuntla, a good word, has used willingness to start a bike. And I have used 2 times. And idiom of the day 1. So maybe I've missed a few because I was in the flow. I got there. So over to Toastmaster of the day. Yeah, I'm closing it. I've also shared in the chat also.
Okay. So thank you, Toastmaster J.K. Arora, for the wonderful report and the detailing which I can see in the Excel sheet. Fine. Now, if you have seen the agenda of the day, and if you have seen the time on that, the time for presiding officer to come in was mentioned as 8:25. And if you see the mobile phone and the time, it is 8:24. Although we have started late by 10 minutes, but we are finishing strong. Means we are going to finish on time, bang on time. So I am going to invite Toastmaster Shahid, the presiding officer of the day, to conclude on the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Shahid. It's 8:24 on clock. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, TMOD, Toastmaster Pratik. Yeah, what a session! What so many takeaways. Being it's a Sunday morning for us in India, so our day started with a very positive mindset, and now whatever my wife is going to say, I will approach that with that mindset only. Okay. But you also keep the same momentum. I can see the smile, so you also going to be the same like me. Okay. Yeah. So maybe we have Shakuntala joining from all the way from Sri Lanka. So I would like to take her feedback on today's session, how she felt.
Yes, it was a good, wonderful meeting. I'm happy I'm here to listen to all these things, especially the keynote. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to give a chance for the table topics. Thank you. It's a wonderful meeting. Looking forward to join for the next meeting.
Sure,
Thank you.
you are cordially invited for all the meetings, ma'am. So keep
Okay.
joining us. And I could see from your table topics like how you felt before and while you were speaking, how you became with the help of this Toastmasters platform. So we are all inspired by those words, and we will also work like you to become better version of ourselves. So
Thank you.
and yeah, Vamsi, your feedback on today's meeting.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid. I enjoyed the session. Like there are a lot of takeaways for this speeches, and the table topics also is thoughtful. And I really enjoyed the session, Shahid. A small request: when you get time, can please try to join our meetings. Meetings timing is Saturday evening 5:30 p.m. IST to 7 p.m. IST. Yeah. Yeah. Today topic was AI in daily life. Even I only gave in the STMOD role today. I think you saw that in our group chat. Thank you.
Yes, Vamsi. I was in your guest list, so I saw that. Sure, Vamsi, we will also join your club. We will try to get more knowledge on AI from you. And I see a new Vamsi with the words as well as looks also. Why? Because I am seeing you from some long time. So your looks and your talk also changed. Good. We are.
Thank you, Shahid.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, so overall, it's a very good session for all of us, and I would like to thank JK sir for impromptu taking the role of a grammarian and giving both the word of the day and the idiom of the day. Thank you, JK sir.
Thank you.
Yep. So anyone would like to share any of your views on particularly on this mindset and how what are the takeaways? I would like to call Toastmaster Adi. So what's your takeaway from today's meeting on the mindset, performance mindset?
Thank you, TM Shahid, for giving this opportunity. I think, like TM Brunda did great, and TM Pratik also, they did this session very wonderfully. It's very inspiring, to be frank. And I think for me, since I have to face my health issues, I think it helped me a lot. I think it's because for me, even though I try my best to overcome it, it's not, oh, I'm not able to overcome it, but still trying to stay on best mindset and to perform my best. I think it helped me to stay on track, or to, not to get sad, or not to get, not to feel bad, and to just take it as an encouragement and do well in my life. I think it helped me a lot. I will try to take all the key takeaways that I took today to, implement in my life, and try to do my best. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Adi. So it's mindset matters. Your life is good as your mindset is. Definitely, we will all show up a good mindset. We will start it from this Sunday with that mindset, and we will inculcate in our day-to-day life that performance mindset to achieve our goals. So we have one more minute. I just dragging it till 8:30 so that we will bang on time in closing as well. Okay, so I would like to share one thing yes, yeah, eliminate the mindset of we can't. I will give you a live example of the US President Barack Obama. When he was contesting, he was using one word like yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, definitely. So he used it in the contesting the elections. So similarly, the word we can use in all our personal and professional things. Yes, we can. Some things are there which we can't. So let's say if I give the word yes, I can't go to the moon directly, right? So but apply it on the tangible things where you can put it and you can achieve it. We have those smart goals, like in the smart it's measurable. So keep it the can mindset. If you try to be in that can, definitely you can. So slowly the can't will go. So that is a habit you have to make up. So definitely I think all the people who are here, they are can mindset. So that's why they are here in achieving their goals and giving their words to inspire us, every one of us. So with this, I will adjourn the meeting. Thanks everyone. Thanks for the great session. I will just stop the recording. I could see the recording got automatically stopped.
No, no, it's still recording.
I think it's allowing me to say stop recording, Shahid.